All right, Coach, you guys open up NCAA postseason play next week at the Columbus Regional. Kind of just talk about your team heading into the event and how you guys feel where you're at right now.
Good. We got finals out of the way, so I think the group's really excited, and we've had a lot of great practices going into this weekend, and I think they're excited and charged. Batteries are recharged, ready to go, and it should be a good week. The golf course should fit us very well. It's going to be very tough. It should separate teams very well, and it's going to be a very deep field, so we definitely have to be on our game.
Right, you mentioned the course you guys are going to be playing on the Scarlet course at the OSU Golf Club. Kind of just maybe go over some characteristics of that venue.
It should be, based on I've been up there. I played at regional there, and when I was assistant at Duke, we won a national championship there, I think in 2006. So I have a little experience up there. In general, it's pretty tight off the tee. Rough is usually grown up with bent grass, so we'll have to adjust to that a little bit, and good fast greens, but the greens usually roll really well. It's a good challenging layout, so again it should separate teams, which should be a good thing for us, and we tend to do pretty well on the tougher golf courses, ones that generally aren't just birdie busters where you're just going super low. So I think that will hopefully favor us a little bit or benefit us a little bit, and we're looking forward to getting up there and getting our practice round in and checking it out.
And you guys have obviously had a lot of success in the regional round 4 titles since 2010. Kind of just talk about what a team needs to do to be successful at that level.
I mean, it's just all about patience. You got to be really patient, and you got to be really committed all week with your mind. And it's just your mindset, and just staying in it and keeping your mind strong. We've done a really good job of that the last several regionals, and hopefully our experience there will carry us through. We've got a lot of experience with Kate and Inoa in the lineup, and Mo as well, and I'm excited to get out there again.
You mentioned experience. 4 of the 5 golfers in the lineup have played in an NCAA regional. How is that going to help this week?
Oh, absolutely. Like I just said, several of them have been part of winning teams and have helped us get through regionals several years in a row. So, I think that would be very helpful, and we can build on that.
And obviously, you guys want to win every tournament you play in, but with this, if you get a top 6 finish, you're off to NCAA championships. How does that change kind of the mindset in terms of how you approach the tournament?
We're going to go out there. I think, especially with us having won 4 in the last 7 years, I think we're going to go out there with the mindset of trying to win the event, and I think that's been a good mindset to have. Certainly, we are shooting for the top 6. That's the most important thing at the end of the day. But certainly, I think this group, every time we tee it up, we're going out there to win the championship, and that's what we need to do.
And obviously, Anna's the only one who hasn't played an NCAA regional, but she played pretty well at the SEC championship a couple weeks ago. Just talk about her performance in her postseason debut.
Yeah, I mean, Anna's great. Anna brings a ton of experience to the table from her junior career and playing all over the world, and she's going to fit right into what we're going to be doing this week. And I know she's excited to be part of her first NCAA experience, and I think she's somebody we're going to rely on moving forward, and I'm glad she's going to be able to get her feet wet this week.
And then obviously Kate had the big win at SEC. Kind of just give your thoughts about how it was to see her kind of break through at that tournament.
Oh, it was amazing. She's been knocking on the door, and I know the SEC's was a big one for her, and one she really wanted to win. So I was really excited for her. It was a well-deserved win. She works very hard, and I'm glad she got to get that one.
And then last question, kind of just talk about the field at the Columbus Regional. There's a lot of SEC teams. Does that help, playing alongside teams that you've seen this season, and just your overall thoughts on the strength of the field?
I don't think it really matters whether it's SEC or not SEC. We're familiar with them, so we do know that it's a really good deep field. I mean, we just there's 4 SEC teams there that finished in the top 5 of the SEC championship, so that says a lot when you're trying to finish in the top 6. But it's going to be a very deep field, and you got Florida State in there. You got a lot of really good teams. You got a lot of really good northern teams that are higher seeds that have played a lot of great golf and are up there on their grass and are very comfortable in that area of the country. So I think we have a very, very deep regional, and there's going to be a lot of teams playing their best golf next week.